Welcome to the Saturday Stitch-uation for October 11th, 2025. This is a weekly video where we chat. We talk about all things quilting in my world. You can see Mr. Fix-It is over my shoulder. He's working on stuff. He'll be contributing to the chat a little bit. And at some point he might hop in on the chat, but he's here. Hi, everybody. I see a bunch of people in here. Thumbs up, everybody. I see a new person, Ice Blue Halo. Are you a quilter? And Michelle from Patterson, I'm making a mess out of that, Missouri. Starless is telling me to tell you to read your email. What? Starless says read your email. Okay, here you go. All right. Roxy, Starla, Tony, Krista, Annette, Ice Blue Halo. Tell us what your real name is, or not. Hi, Marlene. Rhonda's here. So is who did I see? Was that it? Oh no, sorry, I'm losing it. Joanne is here, and so is Norma, Bonnie, Michelle. Hi guys. We're gonna announce a contest winner. Bonnie, hello. Hi everybody. So this is a view from my sewing area. So I'll stand over there sometimes and do videos. Haven't lately because I have my machine set up right here. But those of you who are seeing this for the first time, these are all my t-shirts that are quilting t-shirts. There's so many, they get their own spot in this room. But this is the sewing room. And then right next to the t-shirts, which you can't see, is my Sweet 16. So I've got machines all over. You can barely see right here. This is actually a serger. And then on the other side of it is another sewing machine that I have set up for embroidery. And I'm sitting next to my Juki, my favorite friend. And then I have a couple other machines, but this room is awesome. And Marlon gets his little 5x5 square in the middle of it. The shirts on eBay, or the shirts are on Etsy, and this is one of my shirts, by the way. Yeah, you just go to softsquares on Etsy, and they're all print on demand. So you pick your t-shirt size and color, and then there's all the different things you can pick. And I think I'm gonna update some of those. I wasn't really thrilled with all of the artwork that I had commissioned to have done, so I will probably at some point be changing some of them. But anyway, point is they're really cute, and you can pick what you want. All right, so this is a kit that I had shown you last week. These are just different formats for a way to work with this pattern. This came from Robin Pickens. This is the pattern called Heart of the Matter, and it uses a layer cake and some yardage, and it also comes in this. This is what I'm going to give away, but I'm going to show you guys what it is again. And I had gotten this when I went to Moda for the shop owner event this last summer. And I met Robin Pickens, and she had given all the shop owners this kit, which is a full kit to do the complete top. And so I had gone through and opened up the layer cake and had shown you a lot of that. So I want you guys to go back to last week's video. And if you see, because we actually, I'm not sure the marker point was on there. Maybe Marlon can find it. I started showing you the actual colors on here and said, okay, which one do you like? And I was kind of giving them numbers, and I was holding them up because this is a really cute layer cake, but there's also some really cute just solo prints, and I do not plan on carrying the whole line. And there's 2 of each one in here, but there's a lot of really cute florals. So I want to know, and I did order fabric, so I just want to know who wants to pre-order it and make sure you're getting it from me. And the best way to do that is to look at the other video where I actually go through each piece here. And then I've given a number to the ones I'm going to order. And if you just like that number, just email mrfixit@softsquares.com.
So Etsy and Softsquares is your Etsy shop?
You know, the easiest way to get to Etsy is to go to softsquares.com, and there's actually a link directly on there. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's at the very top. Let's see. Nope, it's not that one. Maybe it's at the bottom. We have all of the links on the website, so you can just click on it. No, I'm not sure. Maybe we should take it off for that.
Yeah, I think you took it off.
Okay, so I took it off. So let me see if I can find the URL. And of course, I'm coming at it from the shop owner side, so I don't know. Okay, Marlon's working on it, and he'll put the link in there. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, thank you, Startup. I have Facebook group, and you can get to that from the softsquares.com page. But everything is called Softsquares. It might be Softsquares Quilting with Lynne or something, Softsquares Quilting, but you're going to see the little blue logo, or actually there's a pink one too, but you're going to see the little squiggly S's. It's on my YouTube too. That's right, it is.
It's called Softsquares.
SOFTSQUARES. What are you saying, Marlon?
It's called Softsquares.
Yeah, it's called Softsquares.
No, but it's not Lynne with Softsquares or whatever.
Yeah, it's Softsquares, and then we'll say Quilting with Softsquares, Quilting with Lynne on YouTube, or anyway, some of them might have my name in there, but it's a Softsquares, something Softsquares. I'm so sorry, off the top of my head, I can't remember. I guess
On this.
I'll tell you. On Facebook, it is Softsquares, and it has a little pink logo. And then there's 2 groups on Facebook. There is the regular group where everyone's contributing and we do contests and you can post whatever you want. There's some cute memes in there. And just fun projects, a lot of contribution going on in there. Please join in on the fun. And we do a monthly contest, which, by the way, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but there's a contest going on. And then there's the Facebook donate and swap group, which every month we pick a different theme and then we do swap fabric for that. And the cutoff for this month just ended yesterday, and I'll also talk about that. And what else have I got? Then I also have just the Facebook page. That's like business page where you can't post on it, but that's where we post a lot of specials. So you might want to go in and click on all of them so that you're not missing anything. But anyway, this kit, let me get back to the kit. This kit has a lot of white background, which is thatched. Sorry, you can see that has that little print to it. It has a border print that you would use for this side right here. These are actually big strips of fabric coming from this. And then you have your binding, and here's your background. So all this is going to go to somebody. And it says on here, I don't know which size. Oh, this is for the 65-inch square lap quilt with border. It takes 1 layer cake. It takes 1 focal print for the border, which is this. And then 2.5 yards of background, which is the white. And then binding is 2/3, which is this one, which is also Robin Pickens thatched line. See the little lines in there? And then the backing, you just have to get that yourself, and it says 4 1/8 yard of that. And if you need backing, Softsquares has a whole bunch of 1/08s. So anyway, I will draw this in a minute. But in addition to all this, what's in here? Here's the card that goes on the layer cake. But Robin Pickens does cross stitch, and so this is a sticker of the peonies made out of stitch. It's a sticker. So I'm going to give the winner of this that too as well. This is really cool project bag. Really, really cool project bag. So the way you enter that, or the way you could enter, because it's no longer active thing, is you had to enter a certain word in a sentence in the comment section of last week's video, and you had to have it posted by last night. And when I do contests, that's typically the rules for that. You also have to claim your prize to win it, and you have to be a US or Canadian resident, an active subscriber or visible subscriber on my YouTube channel, and like the current video. It's actually pretty simple. So, Cynthia, hello. Guess who's finally seeing again for a few days? Well, that is good. Okay. You see what this is? This is my jelly roll quilt that I did 2 weeks ago. I have it folded in half, but this is the whole thing all pieced together, kind of flopped over here. And then this is my backing fabric. This is actually Robin Pickens also, which is Small World. It's her Carolina Lilies from a couple years ago. I just went through my personal stash, which is actually all that stuff you see on the back wall back there. And on National Jelly Roll Day, I was working on this. I was working on the bigger sections, and then the other half I had the smaller sections. And I had about 2/3 of a yard of this orangey red. And now I'm going to send it to be quilted. So I'm really, I'm happy that it's all together. It did. It turned out really well. And I got hung up in the middle of it because I tried to do something and I wasted a bunch of time. But other than that, it's really came together pretty quick. Thank you guys. All right, so let's talk about Harry Potter fabric is here. Although we just found out that about 6 of the bolts are back ordered, so they will be here as soon as they can. But the rest of it is limited. It's obviously going very fast, and I'm having a hard time getting what I ordered, so I will not be able to order more. So if you're interested in Harry Potter, go snag it. Marlin is taking it off a pre-order right now because it's technically in stock, just the few bolts that we have to wait on. But Harry Potter is really cute, and we're going to show you guys that line on Monday. And once it's gone, it's gone. So there's also a couple wide backs I picked up from that line. Like I said, I ordered Darling Peony, which is what this is. I have like 7 or 8 different bolts of the solid, not solid, but of the floral prints I had shown last week on order. If you're specifically interested in them, the best way really is to go back to that last video and tell us which one you liked, or wait until it comes in and take your chances of getting it that way. And it's a little disorganized right now. I'm sorry.
Tell me what you ordered. I'll put it pre-sale.
Okay. Marlon's going to put it on pre-sale. That will work great. Okay, we'll do that later. Marlon's going to put it on pre-sale, so you just have to go to the website and look for it there. You don't have to do anything extra like I was thinking. So on my Facebook group, we do swaps. Can I get a hold of the Moda handkerchiefs? I know about the line. I can check into it. It's not one I plan to carry, but as I tell everyone, hi Laura, I will order anything in that you guys want. So if there's something specific that you want, can tell me what colors, what ones you want. If it's not something I plan on bringing in, and because we're small, we just can't bring a whole lot of stuff in, but I will order stuff just because you want it. So if you have something specific, write down the name of the line, and if you know the SKU number, tell Marlon in an email, mrfixit@softsquares.com, what you'd like, and he will coordinate with you on how to get that order, and then I will make sure it is ordered. So I don't know if that made sense. We're trying. We're little, even though we are growing, we're little. Becky, I don't know if I saw you earlier. If I did, hello twice. Okay. Back to the Facebook group. So I have a swap group. It's a donate and swap group. There's no money to be exchanged. That's a place where if you need something or you have something you want to get rid of or donate, go in there and ask for it, or you can put up there, hey, I have some stuff, who wants it? The only monetary thing that would be allowed in that group is if someone offers to pay for postage to ship it. Other than that, it's just giving away. It's a true donation. Okay. But we also have the swap group, or swap is part of that. And each month we put up a theme. And this month the theme was geometric shapes. And we had about 4 people this month that signed up. And each month you sign up the month you want to do. So it's not like you're in there automatically every month. It's just each month if you like it, you sign up. If you don't, you just skip it. And then by Monday, I will be sending out the email with the addresses of who needs to where you're sending it. So those of you that are here that are participating on that, I will be sending that out Monday or by Monday. And typically what we're doing is just 2 fat quarters. And so 2 fat quarters of 2 geometric prints to all the people on the list. We try to keep it so you're not sending to more than 6 or 7 occasionally. So if we get a lot of people, we'll break the group up. So it's not breaking the bank, but it's a lot of fun. But between the 1st and the 10th is when you can sign up for whatever that month's swap is. And then I'll get the list out to you. Then you have until the 20th to get your fat quarters in the mail. So check that out. The other Facebook group, which is the normal group. Sorry, I just have hair tickling my nose. The other Facebook group, we're having some contests in there right now. So we're doing this going forward. We're trying to give you guys as much heads up as we can on future contests. And then going into 2026, we're going to try to give you like a quarter at a time or like 3 months notice. So you can plan ahead and work on things. But right now for October, you need to make a, I don't have it here. I keep thinking I do. You need to make a pattern out of the Panel Perfect Fabric Cafe book. It's a book that came out a couple of months ago. They have 8 different patterns that help you work with panels. You just need to make any quilt out of that book and post the flimsies, or just the top is all you have to have done by the end of the month. And you can do more than one. Hi, Judy. So each, and it's a random drawing. So each entry gets you another entry into the contest. So you can enter as many times as you want. And it's a lot of fun, especially when you see how other people are using similar patterns, and it gives us ideas, which is a lot of why we're doing it. Now, you have until the end of the month to enter that. Jeannie oversees that for me, and so she will announce the winner of that 1st of next month. And for next month, we're already telling you what that is, and it's snowman. You have a snowman theme. Quilting project. Anything snowman, it's a quilting item. It can be a bag, a wall hanging, placemat, quilt, table runner, jacket. Okay, so as long as you've done something snowman themed, whether it be the fabric itself or the pattern, we want it to be snowman. So I'm reading from Andrea. Hi, Andrea. The order from last week contains your accent fabric for the panel you're using. Yes. Yes. I said snowman. So I love snowmen. I'm really excited to see how this works out. So the winner of the October contest is going to get something related to next month's contest, which is snowman. That's what the winner will get. And last month, Tony won last month. And so I need to get something out to you for a panel. And if you are in here, I can't remember if I saw you, Tony.
I was complaining about the warm weather lately.
The warm weather leading. Yeah, it's really nice here today. But Tony, if you don't have the panel book, I will send it to you. And if you are here, good. If you have the Fabric Cafe panel book, I will send you something else that's panel related. So I apologize that I hadn't got that out to you. We've had a really crazy last 60, 90 days. We're working on it. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I love snowmen. They're my winter thing. So, and then the winner of that contest for November will get something that pertains to December, and we will announce that next month. So we're trying to give you 6 to 8 weeks heads up. So you have 2 projects you can be working on. And again, next year, we're going to give you a little more. When I decorate, which isn't very often, but I get snowmen. You have the book. Okay. Trying to say, okay, you've got it. So Tony, I will send you something else that's panel related. I'll send you, I don't know yet.
About a panel.
I gotta send you a panel. Tony, panel. Okay, so we'll get that sent out this next week. And again, I'm sorry I didn't get that. I will still announce the winner of this. Don't worry, it's still coming up. And the winner has to claim it to get it. You have until Friday to contact me to get it. And it's Lynne, Lynne, at softsquares.com is how you email me and you claim it. So again, I'll talk about who gets that winner or who the winner is in just a minute. Get that one. Okay, in the meadow pattern, the sunbonnet quilt that we've been showing you, I finally got the pattern itself. I don't know why, but it was a special pattern just for those of us that were at that Moda event, the shop owners. So it was not available to the public yet, but I was able to order it. And because it was not part of Moda's inventory yet, it just barely showed up yesterday. So I'm having the kits made right now. I've got Shannon, friend Shannon, out in the shop cutting the kits, and they're going out Monday. So those of you that ordered the sunbonnet fabric quilt kit called In the Meadow, I sure appreciate your patience, and they are going to be shipped on Monday. They're being cut right now. Yeah, Tony, there's just been a couple other little things we've been dealing with. Oh, Mama Jay, you're getting hearing aids in a couple weeks. I look forward to you hearing me too. Hopefully, I mean, because we don't use StreamYard or any specific program other than YouTube, we don't have the closed caption option with the live, and I'm so sorry. So I try to make it so you can see what I'm saying. Yeah, Krista, the patterns, I was just about to call Moda and say, help, where are they? And then boom, they showed up. So there they are. Hi, Melanie. All right, so and then Harry Potter, again, we're getting that about to be sent out. We did that. We're knee deep in Advent boxes, and we still have some available. I'm making a limited number. When they're gone, they're gone, but I made extra this year, so we still have some available. If you are interested in it, go grab it. They will not go on sale ever. So if you're waiting for a sale, that won't happen, and coupons do not work on the Advents. So they're awesome. They're awesome boxes. If you want to preview, if you're not sure what they are, you can go to different YouTubers. You can also go to my YouTube account and see the opening boxing of them. Leanna, which is Pastry Cream Farm Adventures, does box openings for the last couple of years, and so has Dandelion Stitches, Holly. I know there's some others, but those two have done the last two, which is all the longer this has been around. And then I have my own box opening. So if you want to see what you're in for and why they're so awesome and people love them, check it out. But we are pushing to get rid of these last little bit. And like I said, once they're gone, and they will never go on sale. So thank you, Tony. I love my Advent boxes too. My sister is hinting that she wants one, but she's going to have to buy one too. I'm gonna have to buy one too. They're going to be shipping in November, and I'll be honest, I don't think they're going to ship on November 1st. We're going to do our best, but they're going to get out when they can. So we just had some setbacks, and we're working on it. So the reason why we've had setbacks is health issues. So I tore my hamstring. I'm actually able to sit today, but it feels weird because muscles are just different. It's affecting me, just a new reality. And I get tired, and I have a really ugly bruise on the back of my leg. But I'm in physical therapy, and I'm going to have surgery on the shoulder from the fall, and that'll be in December. Marlon's doing a lot better from his back fusion, which happened in August, and he's got that new nerve thing going on with his leg, and we're just waiting to get in with the doctor now that we have results from the nerve test. So we're both hobbling along, but we're doing well, I think, considering what we've been through, and we're not going to let anything hold us down. Nope.
They've been dressed appropriately today.
You dress appropriately?
In dark clothes so you can't see my belly profile very well.
Don't go there. Silly man. I can hardly wait too. I really love these boxes, and I don't mean to talk about them as much, but now it's time to actually be like letting you know that they're a thing. But I work on them all year long. I'm preoccupied with them all year long. I'm always looking for things and changing things and adapting, and and there's just a lot of stuff, and it's so fun. And now that we're assembling them, it's like, oh, I can't wait for you guys to open these. I hope you like things as much as I like them. So I get anxious because I want you guys to like them and to get your stuff so you can play with it. Anyway, those are available. Okay, so next Saturday, a week from today. Yeah, Laura, they can. They sure can. Health issues can mess up plans just a little bit. Yeah, we'll start our pre-sale in December, like we did last year. Those of you that want to make payments throughout the year, because we do offer that, they'll be available for next year's boxes going forward. Let's give it a... Thank you, Tony. She says, I love them because they're for those of us that quilt, not a bunch of stuff. So the reason that they even started is, as a quilter, I was ordering boxes, advent boxes, and I did not like what I was getting. The first year was cool, and part of this because it was like my first year getting them, and so they were all new things. And then after that, it was like they went downhill, and they were duplicating things I already had. And some things are exposable. You're going to go through pencils, you're going to go through tape, things like that, glue, whatever. But realistically, how many, widgets we need of the exact same thing? So, although I have different sewing surfaces, so I will have little stations with the same thing in those, but that's not everybody, and it doesn't mean I have a need for those. Hi, Teresa. You retracted your message. Anyway, I decided as a quilter I wanted to make boxes of what I wanted in the boxes. So that's basically made for quilters by a quilter. So that's where that came from. Yes. You swore you'd never get another one. Then you saw Holly's open line and you had great boxes. Thank you, Norma. I'm so glad, because then I got you as someone who hangs out in our chat and visits us. You're not late, Teresa. You're here. We don't care. You're here. I still have to announce the winner. I haven't done that yet. Lots of love in each box. Yes, love and some tears.
Lots of tears.
Of frustration. No, not too bad. I do get frustrated though. That could happen. All right, so let's talk about this again. This is the Heart of the Matter pattern with the layer cake and several yards of fabric that go with it, and this really cute bag that I got all of this together when I was at Moda from Robin Pickens. So we're gonna list today the pre-sale of the bolts I had picked out of this line. So today or tomorrow, honestly, I'm not sure if it'll be today, but we're gonna get those listed soon. But the point is, I'm not planning on carrying this line other than the few bolts that you guys liked. So this is it. Actually, I think I have some pre-cuts of this. I take it back. I might have some pre-cuts. We'll let you know. Anyway, let's see. Oh, okay. So Andrew says she's never had one, can't afford it. Well, that's why we do payments. So you just make a deposit, and then throughout the year, when you can, you pay on it. And Marlon oversees that. So maybe for next year, that's something to keep in mind. And you could ask your loved ones if they wanted to make a payment on the box or something if they want to. But we have 2 boxes with 2 different price points for that very reason, because not everyone can afford the big box. But just so you know, there is no duplicates between the A and the B box. So you can order both and get 2 completely different sets of gifts, and they are individually wrapped. So the 25-day box is $30 plus shipping, and the 12-day box is $150 plus shipping. We didn't raise the price like we did in the past. Halfway through the year, if by July 1st, August 1st, I can't remember now. I was bumping the price up in the past, but we didn't do that this year. Hi, Rating. And I don't know if I told you, but the real reason, I mean, I wanted the Advent box, but the real reason I love Advent boxes in general is because I was single for 18 years before I married this man. And I also lived out of state, so I didn't have a lot of family close by. I was really like feeling like an island where I was just all on my own out there. I had friends and acquaintances, but I didn't really have like a family support other than picking up the phone and talking to somebody. Excuse me. So unless I happened to be able to travel out of town on a holiday, holidays were really lonely, really kind of sad. And during that time, I also had worked a lot of retail. I really like working retail. And so even if I had a regular job, I was still working retail, but I liked that. And I would always volunteer to work the shifts on the holidays because it kept me busy. Plus, it allowed those who had families to be home with their families. Obviously, I was just one person and couldn't do it for everybody, but that was what worked for me. So the point is I have a friend there who has a really close friend who lived away, and the two of them did this. I don't think it was an Advent, but they gave each other X number of gifts. And each day in December, they opened a small gift from the other person. And it was just a nice little, it was just really cute. And I loved the idea of just having a little something to open. And then, of course, I get more heavily involved into quilting, and I find out that there are Advent boxes, which is basically that same concept. And they're geared for quilters. Well, they're geared for sewers and crafters. But I wanted one that's geared for quilters, and I love the idea of having something to open and just to kind of brighten your day. So that's twofold. That's where that was from. Hi, Linda. Okay, so winner is Donna Spa. Donna, um, your name was picked. You're also a new person, so I don't know if you're in the chat here and just not contributing, or if you're going to watch this on the replay. I hope you do, because you have until Friday to email me, Lynne, Lynne, at softsquares.com to claim this, and then I will send that out to you. If I don't hear from you by next Saturday when I do the Stitch-uation, I will pick another name from the same group of people, and then we'll go on to the next person. So congratulations, Donna, and I hope we hear from you. Would love it when someone brand new wins something. I love it when you all win, but it's really especially fun when there's a new person. All right. So her name is Donna Spa, and I'm going to type or put it in the chat. I don't know if she's in here, but Donna Spa 2135 is our winner. All right, so we're going to do something a little extra special next week because we don't have enough going on. What am I thinking? I can't even say this with a straight face. We're going to have a yard sale just for fabric. We're basically going to open up the shop to anyone that's physically able to come in and to the shop on next Saturday. So if any of you guys are looking for some place to go, something to do, next Saturday we're going to be doing an open house style yard sale just for soft squares. So you can go through all the fabric and the notions, and there's a big discount that you'll get, but only for that day and in person. So if you
Get close enough.
if you get close enough,
Or if you want to come.
So hopefully put that on your calendar, 9 to 4 next Saturday at our house, headquarters of Soft Squares. And if you know anyone in Utah, spread the word. And we will be, we just didn't get a chance to do it earlier in the year, but also I think I would have melted trying to do something with all the heat. And so it's cooling down, but hopefully it won't be raining. We've been raining most of the week this week, and right now it's overcast, but it's pleasant. So this could have been a good day to do it, but too short notice by the time we got on with this. You are a long ways, Linda.
In the conversation with Mama there.
The couple I did, would you save the sticker and put them on the box? That would be awesome for you to do that for me. Oh, okay. All right, so Andrea, Mama J, is talking about a sticker that Marlon created that says, "Don't worry, she won it." And we stick that on the outside of the box when you win a contest, if we remember, because I don't think the last little ones have had it. But it's also good if some of you just need a little discretion in getting your packages to your house.
Which is what we're doing for Mama.
Which is why Andrea is asking for that. So yeah, if you need that, actually, do we have it listed as an inventory item?
We do, and it's 1 cent.
Yeah, because it has to have a dollar value. But how do they search for it? Just I want it or something like that.
Let me look for
it. If you ever need it, let us know. But we have it so you can add it to your order. Unfortunately, it has to have a dollar figure, but we just charge a penny.
Yeah,
if you go
for one, WON.
WON, it will pop up with the sticker, and we'll stick it on your order.
It says, "Relax, don't worry, she won this." So
relax, don't worry, she won this. So yeah, we will. Are you making a note on Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. It's been a whirlwind of a week, and it's fun to say we've had a normal week. You know, we're both home. All right. Well, Joyce. Now you got me thinking. Should we do a YouTube yard sale on a different day?
A YouTube yard sale.
Yeah.
How would we do that?
I don't know. How would we do that? Laura says they're getting rain and flooding in Arizona.
Yeah. There's a hurricane coming
through Arizona?
Yeah.
I clearly have not been watching local news. Oh, well. Wow. Sister Shannon's daughter lives in Arizona, and she's in Gilbert.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that where Brianna is? Or Laura? Anyway. Yeah, Monday we're going to have some new fabric for you. We're also going to show Harry Potter, and I have some new things coming. I'm really excited. That will not be right here just on Monday just yet, but we've got stuff coming to try to, keep things fun around here.
You know what?
What?
I just was able to take the price off.
Oh, the sticker's been zeroed out. Yay.
Oh, so they can get it for.
So you can get it for free. You still have to click it on that you want it. The YouTube yard sale. What to think about that? So obviously we're trying to get through Advents, and this yard sale next week is because we're trying to take advantage of the decent weather before, because we're a 4-season area, before it gets too late. So, but maybe once into November and where Advents are out. But how would we do that? Plus, I'm worried about getting too close to Christmas where your budgets are tighter dealing with gifts.
Well, I think what we would do is take the camera to the bolt stack and just pull out one bolt at a time and just start going through racks.
Maybe we'll do a flash sale.
Sale. Kind of like a flash sale.
Well, that makes sense, and then we'll do a little at a time.
You'd have to bring the computer into the container or to the shed or wherever and focus on that area for the day.
Yeah, and maybe we could even do that on Monday. I don't know. Yeah, we got us thinking now. We'll figure something out, but I like that idea. I like sales. I like to help pass the love to you guys. We also still need room. So even though we have a container, we still need space. All right. Plan on the spring fling yard sale. They do kind of like what Soya does. Where they go into like warehouses, kind of the same thing, but do our own warehouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have lots of things to think about. So we'll definitely do something sometime. But like I said, physically, we've never done anything like this. So next Saturday, if you are here, stop by just the one day. So, well, I have got some sewing I need to do today. Nothing you're going to see for a while, but I have some projects I'm going to be making for the Advent, because when I do a project and I do the unveiling of that day's box, because I do daily box openings, I'm including at the end of that the tutorial for the project for that day that came in that day. So I'm going to be playing with the projects or some projects and getting those put in or taped for the video. So pretty excited about that. Laura, you have to come to live at 5. That's like, so yeah, digging. Yeah. Yeah, every Monday at 5 p.m. Mountain is our live sale right here on YouTube. The thumbnail's already up for Monday. And again, it's 5 p.m. Mountain, which means 4 Pacific, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Ah, Starla, I did not. Starla suggested doing a wish list swap last week, and I have not had a chance to think twice about it. I love the idea. Will you
We'll get it.
you want to work with Starla on it?
Yeah, I'll work with Starla.
Marlon and Starla, you two are going to kind of sort that out, and we'll announce it next week. How about that? I think it's an awesome idea, but we got to kind of figure out details and Starla, if you'll help with that, we'll do that. Yes, we're going to do that. That'll be a lot of fun. So we're going to, those of you who want to participate, that's a great idea. I'm excited. So anyway, so next Saturday, we will talk about how to do that. We're looking at a gift exchange for those of you who want to participate, and we will tell you the details and what it takes there. All right, thanks, Rhonda. Yep, thumbs up. Appreciate you. How about Stitch-uation next Saturday after the yard sale closes? So Stitch-uation next Saturday, that's going to be interesting because the Stitch-uation is at 2:00 and our yard sale goes until 4. So maybe I will postpone the Stitch-uation until afterwards.
Yeah, do it live during.
Do it during?
Yeah.
I'm planning on it happening during. So we'll figure, maybe Marlon will be the one talking to you.
Really?
No. Maybe no one will come and we won't be busy. I'm hoping we will be busy. I meet with my guild next week, so I'm hoping I can announce it there and then put it on some local Facebook groups. Maybe or two, but people don't really know we're here. Yeah, if Marla's talking about color matching, I like putting things together. If I can help at all, just let me know. We can even do a video chat. Or if you say I want this panel or this fabric, I need some coordinating fabric, let me know. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do like it. The Toss Cream print.
From Scaredy Cat.
From Scaredy Cat.
Christmas with Scaredy Cat. The Toss
Cream print.
from Scaredy Cat.
From Scaredy Cat.
Christmas with Scaredy Cat. The Toss. And she needs a white that will go with that cream.
Do you want like a true white or like an off white? So you have some distinction between the two, or do you want just kind of blend in where the print disappears? Do you know what I mean? So they're the same color background, just the print has the black on it. How much do you need, Cynthia? Which line is it again, Marlon?
What?
Which line is it?
Scaredy Cat.
Scaredy Cat? I don't have that one.
What?
We don't have that one, do we?
Christmas with Scaredy Cat.
Oh, Christmas. I'm sorry. Okay, so you're telling me, see if I understand this correctly. Trying to find the right white solid for your Christmas with Scaredy Cat fabric. Okay, so blend the same color of white. White to match. Okay, got it. How much, Cynthia? Like just 1 yard? Did I already talk about the quilt over your shoulder? I did about it again. Say what?
Just sold a B-box.
Just sold a B-box? Awesome.
Somebody grabbed one.
1 or 2 yards of the right solid to match. Okay, so I'll put that on there. All right, so I mean, this is the Jelly Roll quilt I was working on a couple weeks ago, and I was doing the wider strips and then putting the stashing there. And I still had half of the Jelly Roll, and I just cut them into more narrow strips. So I put them in slightly different order. So here it is. Oh. And it's ready to go to get quilted. And this is the background fabric. Also Robin Pickens fabric from several years ago.
Elaine's wondering about this one. Yeah, hold it on.
Talking about that one. You talking about this one?
Yeah, this.
Oh, oh. This is here waiting for me to put the binding on. This is my Christmas sampler that I finally finished, and I did it during our retreat. And I put the binding pieces somewhere. I can't find it. But this is the Christmas sampler called Peppermint Lane. It's so Emma, and I just did it all scrappy, so it's just my Christmas scrap fabric. Took me several years to make, and I finished it. And it's here waiting for this little red candy cane edge. I think it's candy cane. What's so funny is I can't remember. Maybe I never actually cut it out. I don't know. I'm waiting for that. And here we go. Want to see my leg? Can you see the bruising? Probably can't. But it's bruised right here and down into here. And it's actually starting to clear up. I won't show you any more of that. That's my lovely leg. Out of an event with your husband. It's very loud. Thank you, Teresa. Gidget, you're a new name. And you just got the admin box. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You will like our little community. We do a lot of stuff on Facebook, and then the admins are just a lot of fun. So every Saturday I'm here at 2:00 Mountain Time for the Stitch-uation, where we talk about whatever's going on. And then Monday night at 5 p.m. we do our live sale, and this is all Mountain Time. So you can set your watch by those two things. But the Facebook group has contests and things going on, and we're glad to have you here. Nice to have you join us. There is a personalized item in the admin box. I don't know. Do we still have time to actually get her personalized item?
That close. I'm not 100% sure.
We might be able to get it done.
Yeah, we're actually past the deadline, but
they're not done with their thing, so we might.
Manufacturing process is taking a little longer. So get me your preferred name or nickname to my email. I put it there in the chat. Anyone else that purchases one in the next day or two has a pretty good chance of getting their preferred name. Yeah. Otherwise, she'll get a generic name.
It's gonna be really cute. But his son is working on this for us, and that's why we have a little more leeway. It's taking a little closer to the actual delivery date. It's very unusual to be able to still be able to customize something at this point. We probably can. So, oh, you're good. Welcome, Cynthia. Okay, so I'll get back with you on that, Cynthia, and then let's see, who was it? Gidget and anybody else that has ordered recently. Have you talked to everybody else?
Yeah, I've sent email to everyone else.
Okay. Yeah, it worked out really well. In fact, his son is more involved in the soft squares than he ever thought he would be. I actually reached out to him and asked him if he would help me with pricing on a new shed, because we needed more space. And he had actually designed and built a family shed where they took all the stuff from the shed I'm currently using and put it into this newer, bigger shed that he made that's on the other side of the yard. And so I asked his son, what are we looking at to put something else here? And then he started talking to him about, well, why don't you do a container? Voila, we have a container. And then just with his background and stuff, we're having him actually make the personalized items. So he's doing a lot of soft square stuff lately. It's really awesome. It's really nice. So, all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you Monday. Have a good day.